Hey, this Tanya with another one entitled Cheryl and Kevin Dukes. I need your help. Cheryl and Kevin, I'm not sure what happened and why you had to put a child into a home. So I'm not going to speak on that event because I'm not sure what happened. And I do wish that Latoya has a blessed filled life. And, I kind of wish that you all would interact with her more. Maybe it'll bring more money to your channel. Who knows? Other families would mind seeing, you treat your family like family. But I digress. I don't know nothing about that situation, so I'm not going to speak on it. But what I am going to speak on is the one I can try to assist you on, and that's Jasmine. Cheryl, I'm gonna need you to listen to this. So I'm gonna speak on a couple things. We are shocked by this incoherent, incoherent, you know what it say. And I'm on my medicinal tragedy and already working with the law enforcement to investigate how this happened and why. How? How did it happen? And why? I could tell you. I could tell you why. I could tell you how. You ain't gonna like my how, but I could tell you how. How is now, Cheryl, sit back. Put your big girl drawers on now, cause we about to go for a ride, okay? Woman to woman. How is you risking your job for your child? How is protecting your child when you know your child is wrong over and over and over and over again? How? How is when you don't have enough love there to assist, to possibly help. How? Oh, how? How? That word, that three-letter word. It's when your mother got a buddy that work in that department and she tell that buddy, hey, can you push that aside for me? Because you been there so long. How is when you know something ain't right, you still walk away, especially with your children. Let's move on. Let's move on. Sure, that was enough to sit you in the comfort zone to let you know I don't mean ill feelings. Take it what you want to take it out of it. But that's my version of how. Let's move on to why. WHY. Why? Another three-letter word with a lot of meanings, man. It can have a lot of meanings behind the word why. Why did this happen? Oh, well, I was showing you signs that I was flipping. You chose to ignore them. Why is I come on the internet and make an excuse to go off on the people I love, then come back and act like everything is okay. But they don't recognize something ain't right about this. She going off, yet she's coming back. Hey, wait a minute. You doing that at home with them kids? Why is I got 4 kids that's underweight and 1 kid that's on target for weight, if not overweight. But nobody asked me. So I think it's okay. Why is I tell my child she ungrateful for asking for a $2 candy bar and I just got all this income tax money and I'm balling out of control. Balling out of control. And nobody saying nothing. Not even dude. Because he ain't there. Those are a lot of whys. CPS. And none of it had to do with you. CPS. But it did speak to what we think Child Protective Services is supposed to do, protect the children. Some kids may not be better off in Child Protective Services. Some kids don't deserve that. There's a lot of kids that just don't deserve to be in Child Protective Services. Some parents are really trying. They're really out here trying their hardest. But yet Child Protective Services is knocking on their door. Another stressor. We're going to move on. This is the mother. I refuse to talk about her because, again, I wasn't there. I don't know the whys. But I do want to talk about this incident. Cheryl, Kevin, I want you to hear something. Not your daughter, but your grandson. And you tell me what you think. Now I'm gonna move on to the second part. Listen to your grandson. I digress. Cheryl, Kevin, what you hear? Let's start out with the title. It's the lies for me. You scaring your baby was a lies for me because you didn't scare him. He failed. That's a cry of hurt. That is a cry, I'm hurting. Even your hug doesn't look genuine. It looks off. Your baby, your grandbaby, Kevin, Cheryl, your grandbaby fell off the front seat of the car for your daughter to come and video it for us 2 months ago. 2 months ago. 2 months ago. I just want to get to the part that is important. It's right after this. Cheryl, Kevin, listen to your grandson, not your daughter. Another time she said I was not trying to scare him, but I scared him. She went on to say how she dropped the I guess the tripod or whatever, she dropped the water and all the water went out. But yet she was given legend water. This one's titled We Need to Talk. We do. We need to talk. We definitely need to talk. I want to know, Cheryl, Kevin, what did you hear? Because I heard your grandson fall head first. He hit his head hard. Even he continued to shiver and cry. He hit his head hard. He hurt himself. Money and fame is it's not everything. It's not everything. Because your daughter can't handle being a blogger and watching her children at the same time. She cannot handle that. She cannot handle the fact that she has to keep a clean house. She can't handle that. What she can't handle is a pimp. She can handle a pimp because she can control that pimp. She knows she gonna see that pimp on the 21st, somewhere around that time. Until then, he working. So she, quote unquote, don't have to pay no bills. Pimpology, Mr. Old Dude, didn't come in your era. Pimpology was out before I was born. You just found you a lucky one. You just got lucky. But see, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that, old dude. I don't like that because I think you got a lot of potential. I do. If you quit all that arrogancy and that cussing folks out and nonchalant about family life and kids, and if you cut all that out, you can clean up and be a good man to somebody one day. But my project ain't to work on you, see? So you do you, boo. However, Cheryl and Kevin, your daughter is with a pimp. He's a modern day pimp. Pimps come into the home, they eat for free, they sleep for free. Every now and then they get a little stank for free, and they can disappear. And drive that woman crazy. Like she goes crazy when she can't see her pimp. Not knowing he pimping her. I don't know if it's what Kevin you used to do to Cheryl, and they didn't have cameras back then. So we didn't see you treat Cheryl like your hooker. I don't know. But what I do know is old dude has set a pattern. And that pattern is really, really annoying. Month after month after month after month after month, he's always working to the 21st. Then he comes and puts some stuff on the grill, over season the food, got you blowing up because he don't want you to go nowhere. He want to keep the money flowing. He got a truck out the deal. When he came there with a book bag, which I'm gonna go back and show Cheryl and Kevin how you met him. You put it out there. Everything about how you met him was off. How he was with the girls was off. Cheryl and Kevin, I need y'all help. And I need it fast.